All right, so I am live on DOY Life. Okay, let me get situated. Oh man, I hope this doesn't mess up too bad. Hey guys, welcome back to another DOY Creations video. Oh, this is not DOY Creations. This is DOY Life. In case you guys are new here, I do have a main channel, which is DOY Creations, and this is DOY Life. All right. This is a pop-up live because I haven't been live over here in a while. And I think for 2023, I would like to do more lives over here. I definitely want to do live chats over on Instagram and TikTok and all that good stuff. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sharon. How are you ladies doing today? How are you all doing today? Thank you so much. I'm trying to see, where's my tablet at? Don't know where my tablet went. But how y'all doing today? Yeah, I'm just doing a pop-up live because, I just got to do more lives over here. Hey, Kelly, how are you today? You say, yeah, I know. So I'm not on DOY Creations. I'm gonna chat it up on DOY Life. Hey, son, let me call my son real quick. Son, can you go upstairs and grab my glasses? It's on my in my room on a table. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I can't see the message yet. I gotta go grab my glasses. But how is everyone doing? How is the weather where you guys are at? Y'all, listen. I know spring has sprung. We in spring, but it hasn't sprung yet. I'm in Chicago, so in Chicago, we never know when spring gonna actually show up. Okay, we don't know when spring gonna actually show up, but it's okay. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's see. In the 60s, what did you say? Oh wow, in the 80s. Let me just see if oh man, I'm walking to the park garage, leaving work now. I'm getting ready. Okay, it's hot in the 70s in my neck of the oh wow. So y'all already got y'all spring. And it looks like y'all already got summer as well. Oh wow, that is so good. Yesterday it did get like to the high 50s, but today it dropped down probably to the lower 40s or something like that. Maybe like the lower 40s. So it's still, we still in the winter here, even though the calendar is saying spring. It hasn't sprung yet, and I'm okay with that. Are you ladies working on anything? I know that this is I'll be right back. Okay, Carl, thank you so much. So I wanted to actually, what I was planning on doing was when I did my live, I wanted to cook. Hey, Quilty Crocheter, how are you today, Linda? Thank you so much for being here. I was planning on, I'm going to tell you what you guys, I was planning on doing live, but I wanted my live because I'm on DOY channel. I'm working on a mashed top from Bagel Day. Oh, awesome. Listening and walking to my car. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much, everyone that's here now. Already watched the replay. Make sure your thumbs up. I wanted to be cooking when I went live over here, but guys, I had already eaten. I had already cooked my food and ate it. I was like, oh, I thought I was going to be cooking dinner, before I go live. I thought I wanted to do a cook. So that is going to be something that I'm going to be doing because I feel like, let me see, this is pieces right here. I feel like I haven't done a cooking video in a while, like cook with me. I feel like I haven't done one of those type of videos in a while. So I definitely want to do some more cooking. And maybe by next time I'll go live, I will do just that, be cooking in the kitchen or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, guys, if you are from my DIY Creations, make sure y'all check out that video because I did went to Hobby Lobby and you got to see the results if you saw the video on my main channel. So that is what I want to be doing. But like I was saying, guys, for 2023, and I know I say this probably every year. I do. I say this every year. but I do want to do more live videos on this channel, and then just do some live videos on my other social media, because every time someone does live, like on Instagram or TikTok, I'm always fascinated by that. I'm like, just push the button. And you would think that I'm more confident because I do live so regularly on DOY Creations. Like, oh, Jeanette, this should be real easy for you because you do lives all the time over there on DOY Creations. But that community there is, I've already built a rapport with them. So I know if the majority of people are available, they will come in and say hello to me, or just come in and just watch. Everybody else, you just kind of got to build up that momentum to be able to, be more confident in what you're doing. So I got some projects that I'm working on, guys. I know this is not my DIY creation, but I got some projects that I'm working on because I do have a 30% off sale going on my DIY. I'm sorry, on my Etsy. And so I got some people that ordered some things. So I was just trying to get those orders together. So I'm really excited about that because they're looking forward to summer and spring because that's the type of items that they purchase. And so I'm really trying to get rid of those things that I got on my website so I can put some more spring and summer things on there. So that's the main reason why I went and did a 30% off sale plus free shipping on majority of the items in there. So I definitely want to make some spring items. I don't know what spring items. As you can see behind me, I have a lot of spring, like spring and summer stuff. So basically, what I was doing today was I was going to um I was going to Hobby Lobby. I was looking for one particular type of yarn. I basically was looking for cotton yarn. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, I really just need cotton yarn. I want to make whatever type of mash item that I make or whatever that I make, I want to be making it in cotton. I think I have some cotton somewhere over here. I don't know, but I want to for the summer and spring, I really like using cotton yarn, so I definitely want to be, making some things out of cotton. So, but you just got to see if I was able to find something or not. I'll probably just end up going to Michael's and see what type of sale they got going on, because it seemed like as soon as the sale starts at anywhere, I don't care what store it is, as soon as the sale starts, I'll either been to that store prior or after. I can never go on time, and I don't have any of the workers that would actually, you know what I'm saying, tell me like, oh, come back next week, come back next month, we're gonna have a nice sale, don't worry about it. But they don't be letting me know any of those things, so I always miss it. I kind of like stumble up on type of sales, like I stumble up on it. That's the only how I can get to it. So that is how my day is going. Got done with work, and oh, child, when you get off work, I be saying like all these wonderful things I'm gonna do once I get off work. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. None of that stuff really happens, y'all. I be like, that's not even happening, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna go home and just work on some new stuff that I got coming down the pipeline when it comes to like my craft. I'm trying to give me some vendors opportunities and things of that nature and sort. So I'm on my table right now, so I'm just looking at some stuff that I'm really excited about. Then I need to also share with you guys, I'm getting ready to, like, it gets cold here, and I know a lot of you guys do like winter prep for the spring and your garden and stuff like that. I'm not her. I am so not her. It has the only how I like to start gardening is when the sun is shining, like for more than one day. Like the sun needs to shine for more than one day with me. So I got my buckets out, I got my seeds, I got everything. I went shopping. If you guys missed that video where I went to Big Lots, not Big Lots. I went to a Family Dollar and I bought some beautiful bins and those potteries and things to plant my garden. But let me see, yesterday it was 50, but day before yesterday it was snowing. So we still gonna get snow throughout March and April. Yeah, it snows in March and April. So with that being said, I'm just not motivated. I'm inspired because I'm watching so many people on the YT that is, doing their gardening, whether you guys are doing the gardening from the inside or, actually going outside, planting your stuff. I am just so not inspired. I'm just like, I'm inspired. I'm just not motivated. So I did pull out everything and I was like, okay, let me see what is this going to do for me. Maybe if I just lay it all on my table and start putting the dirt in there and throw the seeds. I haven't gotten no farther than putting everything on my table. Now I got my seeds on my table. I got my jugs on my table. I got stuff on the table. I haven't went any further than that. So I'm gonna wait till it gets probably just a little bit more warmer so I can continue to get motivated and inspired and anything else I need to get my butt and start, getting ready for the season. Because I know this the perfect time. So by the summer, I'll been and had, everything been germinated, everything gonna start growing, and my bell peppers. I got squash, tomatoes, I got cucumbers, and these are things needed to already been in the making. So I probably don't get no vegetables until like the middle of summer or the end of summer. I don't know, but it's gonna do what it gotta do, y'all. It's just gotta do what it has to do. Cause I just enjoy it, but it's not like some of you guys. Some of y'all are true gardeners. I mean, y'all for real, for real. I'm not her. I'm just a part-time. I call myself a part-time gardener. And if you guys been watching me for a while, I have a huge backyard. I mean, I can get some vegetables out there. But when I start seeing all these raccoons and I start seeing all these possums and rabbits and all these things that we have in my neck of the woods, they are just too much. they be gangster with theirs. Whoa, Miss Renee, she called her squirrel Rocky because Rocky don't even play. When her squirrel wants something, it wants it. So anyway, my garden is always on my deck. I have everything set up on my deck, and that's how I'm going to be doing it this year. But I just want it to be really beautiful that when I look outside or when I come outside, it's going to look even better than it did last year. Because last year I did step up my game. I bought some different materials and things to step up my game. But this year, I want to step my game up even further. So I think every year you should try to improve yourself in any aspect of the word, like however that looks for you. If it's doing your garden, starting a channel, weight loss, communicating better with family, whatever it is, it should be better than last year. So I'm going to try to do even better than I did last year because I think I'm in a just season of improvement. I know we all have our seasons where you be like, this is your season to do this. This is your season not to do this, or whatever that season is. But I think my season this time around it's all about self improvement. So whatever I'm doing, I want to do it better than I did prior to. Yeah, I want to do it better. So that's why I went and bought more material for my garden and just pretty things that would bring me joy when I see it. It's just like without yarn and stuff like that. Some people may say, oh, you got a lot of yarn and you got a lot of stuff, but it brings a crafter so much joy. So, whatever brings you joy, you got to pour more into that enjoyment. We know that it's a lot of stuff that goes on in our world today, and it always can. Well, you have a choice. You can focus on the non-positive things, and then you can focus in on the positive things, and sometimes it's hard to balance that, especially when you're watching the news and just leaving out your house every day, but you got to find something positive throughout your day and kind of like zoom in on that so you can have a grateful day. And that reminds me of something that Steve Harvey said. I saw him did a post, and he said that the secret was to his success and the way that he elevated was he always kept a level of gratitude. So even when he was in a bad mood or things wasn't working out the way that he would like it to work out, he would just, focus on or zoom in on what was working for him, and then had a level of gratitude and thankfulness for all those blessings instead of concern about what he didn't have. He was like, I took the energy out of what I didn't have and I put my energy into what I do have. And I thought that was a key statement that he made, that anybody can apply it in their life, on their journey. Be like, okay, I'm putting a lot of energy in all the things I don't have. Do I put any energy on the things that I do have? So that's going to be my focus. Like I really was able to resonate with that. I was like, man, that was deep. Certain things people say can really resonate with you. It can miss everybody else, but somehow you picked up that nugget. You was like, man, that really resonated with me. I get it. I understand it. Man, that's going to help me throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year, however that thing help you. So that's why I always like to be positive and be around positivity, because it's easy to be around, negativity or whatever like that, but I thrive with positivity. As long as people are being positive, I mean, we all got our woes. Ain't nobody exempt from going through something in our lives. We all have those. But somehow I gotta just do something to put a smile on my face. If that's going for a walk, if that's whatever it takes for me to put a smile. And I tell you a thing that put a smile on my face when I go to the yarn owl. If I'm going and I'm looking at yarn and just walking through that aisle, I get my creativity juice calm. I get excited. I'm thinking like, what can I make? Hey, Sanita, yay, you are on. Yeah, Sanita. I'm just popping in to say, hey, how you doing? Hey, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, how are you today? Long time no see. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. What are you ladies working on? I know Sanita is working on a 100-day project. That takes a lot of dedication and commitment. With you guys, 100-day project. I don't know. Can I commit to something like that? Probably so. But like I said, I got quite a few orders that came in, and then they wanted some custom pieces along with whatever they ordered. So my job been just trying to finish up these orders. I'm great, sweetheart. How are you? I'm great too. I'm knitting so awesome, Spring. That is so good. That is so good. It's just good to see you. Yeah, girl. I was like, you know what? Go on over there. You can just little at a time. Yeah. I mean, you do have the 3 months to do it. However, I gotta finish up everything that I'm setting myself out to do. And Sanita, did you see my Hobby Lobby video today? Y'all, that store was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. I was like, OM to the G. Okay, OMG. But I don't know if you saw it or not. When you get a second, make sure you check it out. So I want to finish that and just work on these earrings that I'm making. I can show y'all, like, yes, it was I know, right? It was sad. And I'm not, you know what, Sunita? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. The only thing that I really was looking for was their cotton. Elaine from Passion for Yarn. She hey Monda, how are you? Elaine from Passion for Yarn has scooped up all of the cotton yarn. We talking about the cones, y'all. Those cones is like $12.99, $11.99 to $12.99. And Elaine was able to get those cone all cotton for $3.99. And she was like, she grabbed all of them. So I was really looking for those combs. I don't know why I was looking for those combs, as though those combs was going to be sitting there waiting for me. Girl, bye. Those combs wasn't going to be sitting there waiting for me, taking my time, scrolling in there. But you got to remember, I had just left out of there a week before. Then I went out a week after. Hobby Lobby, even though you guys may see me in these stores, Hobby Lobby, Joanne, and Michael's, they are not close by me. Each one of them is anywhere between 20 to 30, maybe like 30 minutes drive for me to get in. Joanne's is even further. So when I'm going into those stores, I don't always want to go back to back. Like, it ain't around the corner. It's just not. And with the fluctuation prices of gas, I don't know. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Jeanette. How are you? I am doing good. Thank you so much for asking. And I am so glad you are doing fine, girl. That is so good. So, yeah. So I'm like, if I can't find cotton, because I got plenty of acrylic yarn. But the thing about it is, when I catch the sale, I rack up. When I miss the sale, I don't get mad. Hey, Roberta, how are you today? It is so good to see you. How are you? I don't get upset. I don't be like, oh my goodness, oh man. I be like, okay, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe I need to, my camera don't go all the way down, but believe me, it's yarn all the way at the bottom, y'all. So it just means that I got yarn all in behind me. It just means that I need to use up more of the yarn that I already have. I don't even get like in a frenzy. I don't panic. I don't nothing. I don't do any of those things. I'll be like, okay, did I get it? Is anything left? No, it's nothing left. Okay, moving right along. Yes. Monda, did you go, or Roberta, did you get? I don't know, Sanita, did you go and get to Hobby Lobby? Probably so, but we ain't gonna worry about it. But like I was saying earlier, ladies, was the next time I go, like, hey, Maribel. Maribel is hooked. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, girl. I'm like, I'm just gonna use what I got. My Hobby Lobby never have the sale, so I went to Michael's. Michael's is so finicky to me. They are so finicky. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody can say they went on Michael's on a Monday, and I'll go on a Tuesday and everything be done. I'd be like, okay, I just saw it yesterday. So what happened? I don't know if it just be a one-day flash sale or what. I don't know. But it's hard for me to catch Michael's sales. I ain't just talking about yarn on sale. I'm talking about when they have the real good clearance sale. It's hard. I can catch a Joanne sale before I can catch a Michael sale. So, but yeah, y'all. So make sure that if y'all didn't see my Hobby Lobby video, make sure when I get off here that you guys check it out, because they cleaned that place out like it was going out of like they was giving it away. You're not a fan of Michael. I have purchased so much Michael's yarn. It's just, I like it. You just gotta find the ones that you like. You know what I'm saying? Cause I never knew that I liked the Craft Smart till someone gave me some Craft Smart. Um, it's just certain yarns. I never thought that I would really fancy them, but after using it, it's basically been really, okay to work with. So I'm good with that. But anyway, like I was sharing with you guys earlier, hopefully the next time I go live, I only light the faucet. Oh, okay, which is nice. I accidentally got 30% off. You accidentally got it 30% off. Oh, wow, Roberta. So that's what Hobby Lobby got right now. All of their yarn that's left. Premier has a sale on cotton five hangs for 15. Hobby Lobby was closed in the area. Oh, okay then. Yeah, when you going online, I definitely, Monda, can go online to catch those deals. That's really the best way to go anyway. Just go online and you ain't even got to worry about, all that driving and, you know, fingers crossed and all that stuff. You can just go right online and see the colors that you want, grab those sales and go on about your business, girl. Go on about your business. You sure can. But anyway, I still wanted to go because I said I was going to go and I was closer to it today. And that's why I went on and went. But I'm okay. I'm on a hunt just for cotton. That's it. Even though I'm sure I just got to go through my inventory because I want to make some bucket hats for I want to make some bucket hats for the summertime, spring and summer. Yeah. I want to make some bucket hats, guys, for the spring and the summer. It looks like the bucket hats are still very popular. And by the hats being still popular, people want it. You know what I'm saying? If people want it, I'll make them. I try to make like a couple and see how they sell. And if they sell, that inspires me to make more. But sometimes when I think things is going to be like, oh man, when I make this, it's going to sell out. Those be the very things that it's hard for me to sell. So I have just learned that I need to just, you know what I'm saying, make a couple, make a couple of them, and then just see how they move or something like that. But I know my black and white hat, I'm gonna keep that for myself. And sometimes when you're wearing your own stuff, that is when people really like to see it. And you know, Roberta, do you got any orders? I know Roberta got orders. I know Roberta got her some orders. She be getting those orders, guys, which is really nice. Which is really, really good. Really, really good. So anyway, guys, so that is what I want. That's my plan, was just to go there. Um, so I did that. It took me three, I had to delete that video 3 times for copyright. I had no music. I had free music on, and it kept saying copyright, copyright, copyright. I'm like, what am I showing, or what are you guys hearing that I'll keep being copyright? So that video that I put up today, it took me 3 times to get that video up. That video had music in it, but it was free music. It was music that I always use. And so I got the music on, and so I went and muted everything else while I'm playing the music, because y'all know in the stores, they do have their own music on. So I made sure I edited, I muted out all of their music. However, I kept getting strikes. And I was like, okay, let's just get rid of the free music. Let's just get rid of all music. So it's real sensitive nowadays, And then I'll be thinking, like, some people who upload their videos, I hear their music like from Drake, or they'll hear from some artists. And I'm like, why are they able to play a certain amount of time of free music, But when I play just a snippet of free music, I get copyright. I just really don't know how that goes. So it took me 3 times to uploaded it. It said copyright strike. I deleted it. I did it again, deleted it. The third time, I took all music off, even the free music, and I said, okay, let me just talk through there, you know. But I know when I'm watching videos and people are like in the stores, I like when they talk, but I like the music as well. So I like to give people a variety of things that I like, especially it's some nice soft music, not too, you know, not too disturbing or anything like that. I like to do it like that. I like to just, you know, play some music and, talk some and show you whatever. But I was like, I'm getting striked too many times. So I'm going to check on that music. And the free music that I was playing, I play it all the time. And it's from my iPhone. So my iPhone gives you free music. The YT gives you free music as well. So I don't know why I was getting copyright with free music. It's a riddle. It's a puzzle, but I don't even care. It's done, it's up, and that's that, you know. And one thing about the YT, you just trying to stay motivated. I mean, everything we do for me, it takes a lot of energy and I need to be motivated. And that's why I try to be, don't use the iPhone. So I use them all the time. Anytime that you hear music on my videos, it's because of that. Yeah, I use the YT, but the majority of my videos that has music on it, it came from my iPhone. It's free music. It's music available for me. Now, Sanita, I can take that music and didn't use it for that. And then I can take another video and use that same song and I won't have no problems. And a matter of fact, I'm going to test it to show you the music that I'm playing. The next video you hear me the music, that's going to be the same music because I know it's free. I like the YT music. Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's probably what happened. Yep, that's probably what happened. The YT music, I love the YT music, but it only allows me a song. I don't know how to edit it. You know how you playing a song right here in your video, especially if I edit it in the YT app. I mean, while I'm in the studio on the YT. So I'm in the YT studio and I go to free music. I select the music for however many minutes. So when I want that music to stop and then I start talking, but I want another song to play for the reminding, I don't know how to get that second song. It'll only give me that one song. And sometimes I like more than one song. Hey, Elaine. Elaine, I was just talking about you. She said, hello, Jeanette and everyone in chat. Elaine, did you see my video today? I went to Hobby Lobby. Elaine, I went to Hobby Lobby. So I don't know if you got a chance to see it. I'm not saying what I found or didn't find. You got to check out the video when you see it. But Elaine, you hit the jackpot. I was basically just looking for the ones like you had, Elaine. I was looking for those cones, that cotton. Girl, I was looking for cotton yarn, but I was like, this is... this is like, I don't know. It's crazy. But it's all good. It's so all good. Oh, okay. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I sure can. Thank you, Sanita. See, sometimes you gotta they gotta say something. I just saw it. Sorry. Elaine, it was a hot mess. That video couldn't go over 5 minutes. I couldn't stretch that video if I tried. You know how sometimes we be like, okay, let me stretch this video out a little bit. I couldn't stretch that if I tried. That was it all and put a period on it. So I can definitely go to another store and try to find it. But if all fails, I can always go to my local stores, and it's all good. It is so all good. I'm not even worried about it. I'm so not worried about it. Elaine, honey, you got enough for all of us. You got Honey, you got enough for all of us. Hey, Regina, how are you today? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it so very much. Yeah, Elaine she just racked up. And I'm okay with that. Like I said earlier, when I miss those type of sales, I don't get upset. I just go in my craft room, which I'm in right now, and I just start picking up yarn from here. I be like, oh, yarn, I'll just work with you until things get better. No, I got plenty of yarn. I got yarn from the top to the bottom to my table over here. So I'm going to be all right. But I do want to make my bucket hats in cotton yarn. I love making those in cotton. Definitely want to make me some bucket hats. All the hats, with the exception of one hat, all the other of my bucket hats has sold. So I definitely want to make some more, make myself one, and then I can make some more to put onto my website. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I definitely got to change that. Yes, try it if you want. You said try it if you want to try another. Yeah. Regina said hello, everyone. Yeah, Elaine, I definitely can do that. I can definitely do that. Just try another one. But one thing I'm not going to do be running all over Chicago. I'm not going to be running all over Chicago. So it's all good. Yes, that is what I am doing with my cotton. Yes. I be loving, and it was a total miss. Yeah, Maribel. That's what I was saying. That yarn for Premier is definitely beautiful spring, summer colors. I would need to venture to your neck of the woods. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's okay. I just scarfed that food down back to the project. Now back to you scarfed it. I had cooked some I had a taste for some black beans. So I made me some black bean burgers and some black beans with onions and peppers on the side. It was so delicious. I did not know I was gonna eat that much. I was like, okay, all right. And I scarfed that down. I was like, okay, let me just give me a little black beans with my peppers and onions, and let me get a black bean burger, and let me be content. It's like every bite I was like, okay, I want another one. So I'm glad I only made two. Sometimes you can't even make a lot, so you don't overdo it, girl. Don't overdo it. Just don't. Just have some self-control about yourself. That's like even when you go on yarn shopping, have some self-control. Even if I would have went and they had some, I had a budget. I am so disciplined when it comes to my budget. Like some people, they like, I can't be on a budget. They be like, I am not budget friendly. I don't want to be on no budget. No, 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 no. However, I am just like, I have a goal. I'll be like, okay, this is the amount of money I'm gonna spend in here, and let's make it happen. Because and the reason why I put myself on a budget like that, because one year I had purchased so much yarn, and as I was going through my yarn, it was a lot of yarn. I just got it because it was on sale. You know what I'm saying? I just got it because it was on clearance. It really wasn't even a type of yarn that I would even fancy, or a lot of yarn that's up here. A lot of that yarn, it's not a yarn that I would even like fancy. It's in the account. It would get you. Yeah. Oh, that's me. Not me, Elaine. I mean, Sanita. I be like, this is my goal. This is how much I'm going to spend. And that's it. I did that before. Okay, like I was saying, one year I had spent like over $200 some worth of yarn because it was on clearance. I mean, this clearance was just phenomenal. And what happened was, as I'm going through the yarn, because I'm just grabbing, I'm grabbing. I realized a lot of colors I didn't like, a lot of texture I didn't like, the plies I didn't like. So now I'm very, very mindful when I purchase yarn. I'm like, do I love this yarn? Am I going to use this yarn? Am I buying this yarn based on it's on sale or what I'm getting ready to do with this yarn? Because I was grabbing yarn, like I'm really not a one ply, two ply person. That's what I did. That's why I'm giving so much away. You know what I'm saying, Sanita? You get it because it's on clearance, and that's great. You would get it because you want to see if that's a type of yarn that you would like to use. You know what I'm saying? You like to? But a lot of this yarn, oh, left is right. A lot of this yarn is very thin yarn, but a lot of the yarn I bought it on clearance. And then when I got it home, my adrenaline, okay, my adrenaline was so high. Then when I got home, like, oh my goodness, I thought this was a 3-ply or a 4-ply. It's a 2-ply. It's a 1-ply. And you thinking, well, I can match that with something else because you can take a 1-ply and put it with a 4-ply or even putting them together. You can do that. But after that whole experience, I'm just very mindful. I'm very mindful. I'll be like, no, no, that color's not for me. No. Or I love your yarns. And yeah. Or sometimes I'll be like, I'll get the yarn and I'll say, this is perfect for a giveaway. I went with the goal and saved all my Hobby Lobby gift card. I did put back 1 and 2-ply, the only ones I ever got. Yes, Elaine, I know that you was working with gift cards. And girl, that's a bonus. Bonus, girl. That's the best. That is so the best. But like I said, sometimes I do that and I'll be like, you know what? A lot of the yarn that I had got, I got it because it was on clearance. It was a great way for me to do my giveaways. I was like, perfect. This could be nothing for me, but it could be something awesome for somebody else. And a lot of yarn I get from giveaways, I'd be like, what were they thinking? Did they really mean to give me this type of yarn? I'd be loving it. And I always use those yarns up first. I'd be like, this is yarn I got from Sanita, or I got it from this person or that person. And I like to use those yarns. And the excitement that I get when I get Happy Meal, I get yarn like that, I'm hoping that it carries over to whoever I give yarn to. I hope they be as excited as I was when I got it because I'd be like, bonus, 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 bonus. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just looking at my table right here. I got these projects. Let me see. Did I finish? Yeah. All I got to do is just, get this order on out and then on to the next thing, whatever the next thing is, guys. I was watching a new channel this morning. Not this morning, but this afternoon, where this young lady, she's getting ready to do some vending, some craft shows and things like that. But the items that she was sharing was very, very inspiring. I put everything in the cart, then looked through it all, calculated it, and then went and did again. In June? Really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Elaine, I'm telling you, have your calculator right along with you because Elaine, you knew what you was working with. You knew how much money you was working with, how much was on each gift card. So you was prepared, Elaine. You was really prepared. Me, I'm just a spare at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. This is my budget that I'm gonna spend, and that's all. That's what I'm gonna do. But honey, they was like, girl, bye. Catch us another time. See, if the lady would have told me the last time I was there, try back this date. I don't know. Do you think they know in advance when things gonna go on sales? I don't know if the workers really know that information in advance. I'm always drilling them, but when I really think about it, I really don't know if they know ahead of time. Because she could have told me last time and I could have been on time for the sale, but it's all good. It is all good, honey. I have entered enough giveaways where I said, anytime I feel like I miss a sale, enter a giveaway. That's that girl straight up like, what? See, that's why they don't really tell. I be thinking they probably be telling their families and stuff. Be like, get up here early. If you stay close by them, you can build up a rapport because she said next week. What? See there? See there? They intentionally trying to make us miss it. Hopefully for y'all in June, the lady told me no, but on YouTube said her yarn lady said yes. June would be perfect. That would be perfect, Elaine. It gives you an opportunity to save up your coins. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a chance to save up and see what happens. But even if I go in June, I'm still going to be looking for cotton. I went back the next day. There was orange stickers and it was all gone. See? Wow, Sanita. Sanita, I thought it was just me. I thought they only did that to me. I thought they only did that to me. Okay. It looked like your story. And you saw how that one looked. Girl, you saw how that one had looked at. I'm like, what the what? Say what? But June will give me enough chance to get some money together so I can buy even more. You know what I mean? So I just feel like this. If you can let somebody know in ahead of time, I don't know if that would be chaotic or would that be doable for the folks who want the yarn. So I don't know. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna stress about it. It's all good, honey. It's more than one craft store out here, honey, that's trying to get my money. So I ain't gotta trip over none of it. None of it. None of it. It's all good. It is all good in the hood. It's all good. But I am gonna go to Joann's. And Joann is further than Hobby Lobby. That's why I don't go to these stores too often. They are too far. Like some people really don't care for Walmarts and what they stand for or whatever. But the reason why I go the way I go to that store is because it's nearest to me. I wanted the Hank and the cakes. Maybe next time, girlfriend. Maybe next time me and you'll be able to get what we're looking for. Maybe. They say early birds get the worms. So I knew I wasn't going to get it. I couldn't even get the leftover. And then the only yarn that was still on clearance was that loopy yarn. I don't even like that yarn. I do not like that yarn. It's soft. And I have gotten it before and I made something with it. But that's the only how I would use that yarn. I will only use it because somebody gave it to me. And the regular price was $23.99 and they had it on sale for $5.99. Girl, it couldn't have been $1.99. I still wouldn't have bought it. What color you're looking for? When I get my car back, I will check for you. I wasn't, the thing about it, Sunita, I wasn't looking for, I could not give me that loopy yarn. They could not give me that loopy yarn, Maribel. You and me both, Maribel. I do not like that yarn either. I know, girl. I'm like, what? That's why it's still on the shelf. That's why it was still sitting on that shelf, right? That was all that was left at mine too. I'm like, y'all couldn't tell. I had 4 hanks in my cart, but I put it back because they are too thin for me. They are beautiful though. Yeah, ain't no use of getting them, Elaine, if it's not your cup of tea. You know what I mean? Girl, they couldn't even give me that. They couldn't give me the somebody gave it to me. I used it up. I made a beautiful scarf for my granddaughter, but I was like, no, this yarn is it's not for me. But with the cotton yarn, I don't have any color in particular. I just want to see what they got. So I might be going tomorrow to Joanne. Yeah, I might go tomorrow to Joanne and see, because usually they have things like all of them don't go on sale at the same time. You gotta just, but now I love it. What? Oh, okay, with the thinner yarn, but yeah, I like the loop yarn for kids. Girl, it's soft, it's fuzzy, it's beautiful. Working with it is not. They couldn't get $5 out of me. They could have said, "Ma'am, you can take the rest of that yarn." I would have got it and gave it and did a giveaway. I'd be like, "Are you sure? Thank you so much." I'd be like, "All right, y'all, here's a giveaway." Here's a giveaway for those who love that type of yarn. But that's why, until I got on the YT, I was a red heart crocheter. I didn't purchase any yarn after I saw it. Yeah. I used to didn't buy any yarn but red heart. When I got on YT, I have learned about so many, as Linda Simpson said, bougie yarn. Maybe I will go after I get these wires off tomorrow. Boss said I didn't have to go in. Oh, awesome. Like Linda Simpson said, that bougie yarn. I didn't know anything about bougie yarn, that more fancier yarn, different fiber yarn. I was just always just give me red heart, or I used to always get Karen. Those was the two brands I used to always get. When I got on the YT, they just really broadened my horizons. I was like, what? Try this yarn. And I have learned so much. I thought I knew something. It took the YT University to really teach me about a lot of yarns, about a lot of crochet hooks, and I have learned so much. I have learned so much. I'm like, wow, I really thought I knew something. Come to find out, there was more to learn. There was more to learn. So I'm excited about trying new yarns. I try it before I say I wouldn't try it. Try it because you might just fall in love with it. You'd be like, wow, I didn't know that I was going to fall in love with this yarn. And then you fall in love with it and you like, this is my go-to yarn. I love it. I was looking back here in my stash because it was a certain yarn. It was a certain yarn. I just bought it because it was on clearance. I don't know if these are yarns right here because it was on clearance. But when I work with it, I love how it feels in my hands. And the yarn has to feel nice in my hand. I don't want yarn just to have yarn. I want yarn that I really enjoy working with. Like, really working with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love how some of my shawls turns out, I really don't love the yarn that I use. It's like it was, you know how that yarn is thin and then it go thick and then it go thin and then it go thick. I don't like that yarn. I don't like that inconsistency of yarn. If it's going to be thin, yarn be thin. If it's going to be thick, yarn be thick. But I don't like that texture that they wind it up a lot here and then it's fatter here. Now, even though the project, once you make something, it really look nice. The project really does look nice. But at the same time, I really don't like crocheting with it. I just don't. I'll finish up whatever I'm doing with it. And then after that, I'll be like, no, that's it. I don't want it. I don't like loopy either. I have been getting more bougie yarn lately, but I still like DK weight and 4 weight. Yeah, I love bougie yarn. I got some bougie yarn back here. Somewhere in my background, I got some more I call it fancier yarn. I really like it. Knit Crate sent me a lot of beautiful yarn as well. I did a lot of sharing of that yarn, and people was like, "Are you serious? You're gonna give that yarn away?" And sometimes, you can't give people always the worst yarn. You got to give them some nice. I know it's free, but I still try to give, you know, you know, nice yarn to whomever. But I do got some fancier yarns. I just want to figure out what I want to make with them, and something that I haven't made before. Like if you do get your yarn and you make something that you never made before, especially with those type of hanks that like I got right here, these type of yarns would really, yeah, really bring out the project. It will certain colorways and things like that. When you're doing with those hanks, they really make the project pop. And when I'm using these type of yarns, I don't try to color control. I don't try to do anything. I like the yarn to go wherever it wants to go. And however that project ends up looking, that's my project, because I'm not for all that cutting and snipping and adding back. So for those who do, that gives you more work to work on. And I like to, when I start a project, I like to start it and I like to finish it as quickly as I can so I can go ahead and get started with the next project. That's all I'm going to do. We get through with one project just to get ready for the next projects. That's all we do, y'all. But it's okay. We love what we do. But I cannot wait for my next live, because the next time I go live over here, we are going to be cooking, y'all. I got to do some cooking. I haven't been doing no videos where I'm cooking. I haven't been doing no videos where I'm cooking, because all my videos, I deleted them. And now I'm like, oh, why did I do that? So now I got to do them all over again. And that's okay. I'm just going to do a remix. I am going to do a remix, and that's it. So starting over again on this channel here, which mean I had to start over my watch hour. So I probably won't get watch hour my stuff until like next year, but it is what it is. It was what it was, and it is what it is. That's why it's always good to, whatever you're getting ready to do, stop, think about it, pause, pray about it. Always start with prayer, y'all. Always start with prayer. Whew. You don't start with prayer, you don't know how that day gonna turn out. You don't know how things gonna turn out. But starting with prayer will do it for you. It will absolutely do it for you. But yeah, so my next live is gonna be in the kitchen with DOY. And we're gonna be cooking. I don't know, maybe some tacos. I don't know. I do not know what I'm be cooking. But I miss doing that. When I first started over here, that's what I was doing. My live chats was always in the kitchen. I was cooking. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get back to the beginning of things I did that I really enjoyed doing. So that's what I'm getting ready to start back. You got to get in where you can and try to just keep it pushing. You may have a setback, but the comeback is phenomenal. Okay? It's okay to have a setback, but make sure your comeback is off the chain, right? Amen, amen. I'll amen to myself. So yeah, guys. So yeah, I appreciate you all stopping in, hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it so, so very much. I decided to just do a pop-up. The pop-ups just beginning to work out a lot better for me because I just have the time. You know what I'm saying? I got the time. Go ahead, do a pop-up, and that's that. So it's working out so much better for me. I love scheduling because people can know when you're going to be live, but lately these pop-ups has been more beneficial for my time schedule. But Anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it so very much. If you haven't had a chance to thumbs up the video, please take a second out and thumbs up. I'm going to get ready and head out of here. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys later in these YouTube streets. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.